Issue County. Now, today's coverage focuses on one of the most. This is the medical process which all prospective recruits undergo. Before the medical process begins, today is also the day that prospective recruits shortlisted as tradesmen and together with those recruited as sportsmen and women have been reporting. Now, to the medical stage, to the training phase, is in sound physical condition and capable of handling the demanding nature of military training. A very rigorous system designed to uphold the integrity, safety, and operational. Now, the process begins with the issuing of medical consent forms. They entail a series of tests that are conducted, requirements that these recruits need to meet before they can qualify to move on to the next stage. And to be specific, it's for the weight standards. These standards stand at 55 kilograms for men and 50 kilograms for the women. Sight is also assessed in this important stage, requiring that a perfect score of 6 out of 6 is required. In addition, candidates must also demonstrate correct. In the sight tests, candidates must also be able to read 6 letters at a distance of 6 meters to succeed the test. After the preliminaries, the urine and blood samples are collected for comprehensive testing. Urinalysis screens for indicators such as blood proteins, glucose, ketones, leukocytes, bilirubin, nitrates, pH levels, and specific gravity. And overall health. Still on the urine samples, there is another important test that is undertaken. This is is conducted to detect drug abuse and substances in amphetamines, cocaine, benzodiazepine, methamphetamine, tramadol, and marijuana. A significant challenge observed throughout this recruitment cycle and training phase. It mainly focuses on HIV and AIDS, hepatitis B, and random blood sugar levels in a medical stage. This medical stage is denoted by the acronym PULHEMS. PULHEMS is mainly a test that deals with the physical assessment, physical fitness, the mental state. So in PULHEMS, to be specific, the physical fitness part is assessed. Upper and lower limb functionality is also tested. Hearing, eyesight, mental state, and general visual acuity, including color perception. Each and every prospective recruit must be able to score 1 in all of these categories that I have mentioned above. Once they are able to score this is when they are able to proceed to the next levels, to the next stages. But a 1 indicates that they are medically fit and ready for training. These tests, they are very thorough, and they ensure that each and every prospective candidate that is selected is able to meet these demands, it's able to meet these standards that are set, and the individual who proceeds for training is capable and ready to embark on training, because the training is not easy. It is going to be demanding. Physically, it will dictate how you conduct yourself. It will shape you on you as an individual, both physically and mentally, to be able to meet these requirements for your own good, because the training itself requires that to get into it physically fit and mentally fit in order to be able to take on it and complete it successfully. Today's medical evaluations, they fundamental truth that military training, it demands excellence. It demands that all the variables are in a perfect symphony to be successful soldiers, class 3 soldiers, after this 9-month training period. And for this to happen, demands that everything should be on point and all these requirements are to be met. And only those who meet these required standards are the ones that are going to proceed into this training period of 9 months. And after that, to be able to pass out and graduate as a class 3 soldier of the Republic of Kenya. Now, a significant challenge that has been observed is the rampant use of it's a drug that is very much misused, and it has prevented the otherwise healthy, otherwise physically fit individuals. Very evident. It has been evident throughout the recruitment process. It was detected in the blood. Medical tests that are conducted in the field during the field recruitment drive. I believe it's a wake-up call to the youth. Shun from substance and drug abuse, because it would otherwise serve in very noble institutions like the defense forces, when you could have actually. So that has been a very alarming revelation. They engage in this substance and drug abuse that eliminates them from any chances of joining the normal. Now, once The prospective recruits will then proceed to a process. The process is not done. There's still many other steps that I believe that a majority of them will pass this test. Recruits are very positive. They have a very positive mindset. They have embraced this process to achieve the training and to pass through the training process and towards the entire process that is happening on these grounds, that they should keep on with this positive mindset, because this is what if you have a positive for you, and you will be able to learn a lot along the way on the things of the Kenya Defence Forces. So that is and being able to learn and be willing to be, it's a good observation, and having a positive mindset will go a long way in helping.
Medically, you're supposed to rest for about 30 minutes or so. Plus run, then immediately medical test. This will otherwise expose people who are, and basically that is the military for you. The same procedure and pass the medical test. Further vetting procedure where their document, they can prove or truly prove that they come from a site, determining who the chief of the area is, your location, sub-county, seeing if the person has a criminal record, and all the prospective candidates, the ones who do not meet requirements as required by the Kenya Defence Forces, are therefore eliminated, and those who remain are due to commence training in due time. But since we are still at the reception process of the prospective recruits in our consecutive coverage, tomorrow we are going to focus more on the training overview, what the Defence Forces recruiting into in terms of training, the expectation of training, and we will be enlightening you more on more details on what goes on during training, including some bit of the syllabus and what the recruits go through before they are converted from civilians to soldiers class 3. Now, we say soldiers class 3 because the Kenya Defence Forces is rank based, and the levels really matter in terms of determining the level of training you've gone through and how to deploy you. So based on knowledge and training, you acquire more levels and move up the rank as you go. So from civilian we go to soldier class 3, who's the rank of a private. Then we move on to soldier class 2, still the rank of a private. Then soldier class 1, who's the rank of a senior private. This is a person who has undergone training and further specialized training in. But since we are not there yet, we are still at the reception of the prospective recruits at the Defence Forces Recruit Training School. So we'll continue keeping you up to date. Taking place here, what will be going and yes, at the final day the recruits will be handed over to the school from the recruitment teams, and thereafter. But until then, continue updating you on the reception.
Thank you very much. as my colleague has indicated, is a very vigorous process. It's a long process. It's a deliberate people, in the sense, prospective, to be able to get them to begin their official training. As my colleague you are assessed based on the skills. You are assessed based on the skills and the level of training that you have undergone. Very efficient force, indeed. So we will be keeping you ensure that the public is made aware of this aspect. Topic. It's overlooked topic. It's overlooked, but to the Kenya Defence Forces and be able to complete it. It's very important for a process. The training is vigorous. It's challenging. It's outstanding. People who are in good mental health definitely falls apart. So it is very possible. Everything is possible.
And we continue to keep you updated on any other processes and events that will be engaging with you online. I have been Senior. Thank you very much. Have a lovely evening. Thank you.